Lester, nasa anasta Lester, Uttuitorta, na Apiniskim. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. I sat for many years with my grandpa and we talked about this, and he taught me the qualities that it takes to be a leader, and to be a leader of the blood tribe, and the attributes that comes with it. As a young man, I was a high school dropout. I worked the trades for a lot of years, and I also took an interest in our Blackfoot ways of life. So I joined societies and just really learned how to be a man. And I went to Red Crow College, and so I'm a product of Red Crow. And that was my second chance at education, second chance at life. So I went to Red Crow College. I got my high school there. Then I transferred to the university. I was the first blood tribe graduate from the Dillon School of Business. The first male blood tribe graduate. Then I followed my post-secondary. I got my postgraduate certificate at Harvard Business School, specializing in sustainable business technologies. And then I also was the first blood tribe graduate of a certificate program in emerging technologies. So I learned about things like blockchain, data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, all these exciting things. And I've been waiting for this all my life. So I'm just happy to be with you guys and happy to be running. And I'm happy to share a bit of my platform too. So all my platform circles around four main ideas. First being quality of life. I want to improve the quality of life for our people. Second being innovation. I'd like to innovate and solve age-old issues with new modern solutions. And the third being sustainability. I believe we need to be able to sustain ourselves without the influence of outside entities. This goes as far as saying that even with COVID and everything that came along, we were waiting on supplies coming to the tribe, and we shouldn't have to do that. We should be able to meet the basic needs of our people, and I feel like they're currently not being met. And the fourth is advancement. I'd like to take us into the next decade. I'm tired of sitting by and watching all these other tribes succeed in all these new business ventures, and all. I'd like to see us do the same. So I'd also want to improve the communication between the people and the leadership. So I'll be available to the people at all times. You can always give me a call. I've been offering my phone number to everybody basically. So my phone's been ringing off the hook since nominations, but it's really exciting, and I want to be visible in the community too. I want people to see me at everything. I want to be at events, and I want to be with our people. And I feel like we can't understand what the people need unless we're there to actually communicate with them. So that's what I'm about. I work hard. I come from a hardworking family. My grandfather always instilled those hard work ethics in our family. And it just, transpired to all of us. I work with some of the top business and technology firms in the country. I work with Business Link currently. I'm full-time with them now. Previously worked with Economic Development Lethbridge, Tech Connect, and also I was the only Indigenous member of the Alberta Innovation Network. So yeah, I have the experience. I've been there, and I've worked with millions and millions of dollars before, and taken that leadership role. When there was $362 million project we were working on to allocate money to small business in Canada. So that was a big accomplishment of mine. I also worked with a lot of tribes, helping them define what works for them, how they can improve, how they can have their people employed. I really want to see our people working, and I want to be able to give them the opportunity to work. and that can't happen unless we take new ventures and we start taking some educated risks. You know, I believe I could be a really strong member of the team. You know, I don't see any of these other candidates as my opposition or anything like that. You know, I see them as possible teammates, and that's how I see this. Is that if you put a good team together, we'll be able to do something good for this tribe. And I'm super excited to see all the good candidates, man. Like, you know, if I had a choice and I got to put 12 people together, man, we'd have a strong team. I see so many good candidates coming out of this, and it's really exciting to hear everybody's platforms and to see what they're doing, you know. So I want to work towards improving the quality of life for our people and being sustainable and innovating. And one of the other things I'd like to do is I'd like to have a meat processing facility. So our immediate needs of the people are being met. I'd like hunters to be able to bring their kill there and we could process it. And I'd like to have slaughters, you know, at least once or twice a year. That's what my family does. You know, we pitch in, we buy a buffalo, we slaughter it, and then we, you know, distribute it and we give it to people who need it. So, yeah, that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see us having new innovative ideas and finding solutions to our problems. You know, recently I was working on a $1.7 million project for Moses Lake. Nobody's really heard about this yet. But the idea behind it is to have eight livable units for our people that are on the street. I crunched the numbers in one night for a 3-year project. So yeah, it was an exciting project, and I'm looking forward to it, to following it through in 2021. So we'll see what comes of that. But I think it's about giving people a better quality of life and giving them opportunity to succeed. You know, I want to see our young men working. I want to give them opportunities. You know, I want to do business. Let's do business. Let's find some solutions. Let's get our people working. Let's improve our communities. You know, I want to see a place for our kids to play in Moses Lake and Standoff and Laverne. You know, we have that money and we have the ability to do it, you know, and I can do it. You give me a chance and I'll be there and I'll do it. I'll follow it through right to the end. I want to see more. I also want to dedicate a percentage of my salary to youth initiatives and youth sports teams and grassroots organizations. You know, it's not about the money for me. You know, it's about our people. You know, and I want to give them a better life, and I want to give them a better community, and I want to come together. And I know we can put our skills together and make something good out of this. So when you go to the polls, think about me and know that I'm going to be a good member on this team. So when you go on November 19th, vote for Piinaakoyim Tail Feathers and vote for the advancement of our tribe. Yeah.